Hello everybody and welcome back to the 100% Sniffle region area. If my man could stop moving, you can see what my character looked like. He was very bulky and had horns on his head. It looked like a badass. Anyway, without further ado, we are in the Sniflheim port. The Sniflheim city is over here, and we'll be heading out into the Sniflheim region all in this episode. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer one, but after the shorter previous episode, I think that's fine. Without further ado, let's get into. There's only one sparkly spot that we know of here, but then inside the castle there might be more, and there's lots of houses to enter and exit. So let's get into it. I'm going to be speaking to most of the people again, as always. We do want to still check every little area for barrels and pots. There is definitely a silver door here, if I remember correctly, and there's definitely going to be some bookshelves for us to read, but we'll handle that as it goes. One of the Vikings turned up in town not long ago. Oh, but do not worry, he was a man, but not a monster. Go to their hideout, you will see that they all changed back to the way they were. Since the Golden Glacier melted away, slowly but surely the harbor is coming back to life, which means we better get back to work. So I'm going to be handling this as I'm going to be doing the city, the Sniflheim city. I'm then going to head on out and do the Sniflheim region outside the Sniflheim city, which is on the way to the Snarfelt, which is through here. If you guys want to know how to get there, you come through here. We'll do that later on. And then I'm going to be heading to the Viking area at the end of the episode to explore, because that is also part of the Sniflheim region. The Viking area does count as the Sniflheim region. Of course, there is targets for us to find here, as well as many other things, so we'll be trying our best to get all of that done as well in this episode, making sure we truly 100% the Sniflheim region. My horse loves the sea. She is never happier than when she is looking out over the ocean with the salty wind ruffling her mane. I would not risk leaving the city when the fever was spreading, but now that it is gone, I thought I would bring her out of here again as a special treat. Aww, that's so cute. Okay, nothing here. So, yeah, you know, we just gotta do this Sniflheim region. After the Sniflheim region, it's the Snarfelt region. Now, the Snarfelt region I'm worried about because it's a little bit on the harder side to do. Simply put, there is lots of areas you can explore in the Snarfelt region. There is the library, the Hexwood, all of those. And I'm not sure if I want to do the Hexwood on its own or if I want to do it part of Snarfelt. So I have to decide that before I get to the end of the episode very clearly, because if we get to the end of the... If we have to decide in the Snarfelt episode, I mean, rather, whether we are going to be doing the Hexwood and the library part of it, or if they're going to get their own videos. Now, the reason I bring this up and I say this is simply just because the Snarfelt area is not small, and the library, as you all know, is definitely not small. It's not on the small side, so it's actually a bit on the larger side of things. Let's speak to this guy. No matter what befalls this kingdom, be it Golden Plague or a band of thieving monsters, the snow never stops. Day after day, I must shovel it away. It's hard work, but somebody has to do it. Now that those dark clouds have disappeared, I can concentrate completely on my shoveling. Nothing can stop the snow from falling, but nothing can stop me from shoveling either. Heave ho, far veiled snow. Okay. Looking at our map, so there's only the one sparkle which we got, and now we can just start entering house for house, one at a time, and getting every single barrel, pot, and bookshelf, as well as any other collectibles that are potentially possible in the game. So this is a very arduous process. It's it takes a while, and you have to be truly patient with this. But if you want 100% a game, you got 100% a game. Okay. This is a book called Memories of Treasure Hunter Volume 4, a pseudonym's story once again. We love it. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. And yeah, you know, it's something you have to do. If you, as I mentioned, if you do want it 100% a game, you got to do it properly. Now that you have bought us the Scuffy Urchin, our little Viking problem is solved. I can't thank you enough, traveler. You have my undying gratitude. How about money? Instead of undying gratitude, how about undying money? Money that never runs out. Now that would be great. Wouldn't that be great, guys? Money that never ran out. Like a platinum card or something. I don't know. Break a pot. Oh my wood, I missed this pot. I'm ashamed. I feel ashamed. I feel like I should delete the entire Dragon Quest series on my channel because I missed the pot that was literally in the open. But that's why we're here, guys. That is why we are here, to do the 100% playthrough, you know, because I missed stuff. There was stuff that was missed that I did not check out thoroughly enough, and then we missed it. So, you know, there you go. A pot that we had never got. Very interesting. I always find it extremely interesting when I find items that I missed like that. It's extremely cool. I mean, obviously, like, I make a joke like, oh, I'm a horrible gamer, but actually what it is, it's just really good game design, because you like putting collectibles in a position that's not super obvious. You know, it's not hidden, don't get me wrong. It's not like, oh my word, there's no way I would have ever seen that. That was completely hidden, out of sight, and very badly placed. And like, no, not at all. It's in the open, but it's placed in such a way that there's distractions or other things you might be paying attention to more, and then you just don't see it and you don't get it. And that, I think, is really cool. I really like it. I really like that a lot. So we can look in here. So you had a chest to collect. We already got the chest. Is there anything else there? There's definitely nothing else there, which is nice. Hello. Now that the dangers that faced us has passed, we are free to make our city even more splendid than ever. This would not have been possible if it were not for you and your friends. Thank you, Wanderer. I'm not a wanderer, I'm the luminary. Get my name right, woman. Hello. My grandmama told me there's a very scary teacher at the school called Madame Augustine. Every time grandmama played one of her funny jokes, Madame Augustine would turn bright red and chase around the classroom with a ruler. The strange thing is, whenever my grandma told me scary stories about her, she always had a big smile on her face. She was a funny lady. Yeah, your mom was adorable, then she died. Life's hard, guys. Life is hard and you accept and you move on. Okay, so, looking at our map, about halfway through, going to the church next. Got to check these little nooks and crannies. Because you saw how we missed the pot before, guys. Very easy. Miss an item. Don't pay attention for just a few seconds, and you can potentially miss items. So we're going to go to the church, but Mia was in the church last time. I wonder if there'll be a Mia cutscene. That would be interesting. Because last time we came to the church, it's a very small church. I guess a lot of people go to church in this town. Last time we hear Mia was resting in this bed, wasn't she? No, she's not this time. No books, no nothing. Okay. It's an empty church. An unlootable church. Interesting. Okay. I'm sorry about the camera that I move around so much. I'm sure that must be straining your eyes. It strains my eyes. That's why I know it must be straining your eyes. I do apologize about that, but it's part of the game, man. If I want to get every single item, like that pot that I missed, you gotta do it. We breathe easy now. The gold has gone. Gone is the frozen obstacle in the bay. The warmth of our hopeful hearts has thawed the ice. We're gonna have a nice time down Sniflheim Way. Look all around. There's nothing but white snow. Look straight ahead. There's nothing but white snow. Okay. I guess he's singing, but I'm not gonna sing it. I absolutely refuse. Mainly because my voice is shot, and secondly because I can't sing. But I do like singing though. I've been told I'm a horrible singer, so I will refrain from singing further. But I actually do enjoy singing quite a lot. It's very fun. Singing is extremely fun, but I'm bad at it. And some things are great if you do it in your private space. But there's a choice pamphlet called The Rough Planet Guide to Sniflheim. No need to read. Beautiful. Just want to really keep these a little bit faster. While editing the previous episodes, I did waste quite a lot of time. Well done, friends! You read up as the Mental Gold Fever. Master Snorri and I are completely a record of your achievements in order to future generations might learn from your example. It is my duty as a scholar to ensure that every detail is included. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's a very nice bathtub. Holy shit. That water must be fucking ice cold, but other than that, that's a nice bathtub. So there was absolutely nothing in this house? Oh, there was a book. There was a book in this house, I guess. Don't say there was nothing else. I think we did already explore this, so. As I mentioned, we did miss a part, so, you know, every single section of this map has instantly become more exciting for me to explore because I've missed the pot. The fact that I missed this one pot will never, ever be forgotten. So there is a bunny girl. If you want to get a puff, enjoy. Or she tells you about the puff you can get at the docks. She doesn't actually give you a puff here. She just tells you, if you come to the docks later on, I will give you a puff. which is very normal for a port town. The prostitutes are usually by the docks because the sailors that come in from the ships needed a little bit of loving. Platinum power, but I know all the recipes because I'm a recipe master. Yeah, all those long months at sea, dude. When you get back, the first thing you need is the warm loving of a woman. I get it. I get it. If I was a sailor, I'd probably be the same. Luckily, I'm not. Not that I have anything in sailors, I just think that's the type of job I would not be able to do. You're away from home for months on end. Now that the glacier is gone, the market stalls are filled with fresh fish again. I'm going to make the children the biggest pot of steamy, creamy fish soup they've ever seen. This will be a banquet to remember. Okay, sounds actually pretty good. I've never had fish soup, so I would like to have it, please. I'm in this, I've made... Oh my word! That's what I'm talking about. How do I not have this chest? It's a mini metal chest. Oh, that one hurts me deep down inside my heart. I don't even know why you guys watch me play this game, honestly. I'm obviously so tremendously bad. It's okay. The return of the world tree. You know why? I probably got distracted by the bunny girl. I didn't see jack shit. Bunny girls distract me. What can I say? I'm but a humble male. I see a girl with a bunny outfit. I get it intrigued and I need to know more. So I check it out. That's great. That's another mini medal. We are 1 mini medal away from another reward. 75 mini medal reward though, but I truly feel like there should have been 100 mini medal reward. I find it odd that there's a 75 mini. If 75 is the end, it's a weird way to end it. I must blossom. Hello, it's you again. Since the last we met, I have been training myself in the body and spirit. Okay, I'm glad for you, dude. But it's more difficult than I first thought. I will not give up though. I will become strong enough to win Kristalinda's hand and a hot... Oh, dude, good fucking luck with that. Good luck with that, dude. She's badass. She will dominate you so hard. You don't even understand what domination means until Kristalinda's had a way with you. I just get that feeling from Kristalinda when I see her and her design and the way she speaks. Like, she's a dominatrix. She will make you feel things you want to feel, but at the same time, you'll not feel masculine about it. Let me just put it that way. She's going to be wearing the pants in that relationship. Let me just make this very clear. Not that I mind that. I actually personally prefer it, but that's just my own personal preference. Bow! Oh, we have 2 barrels! Got them both. Did I break both barrels? Sorry. This is a very nice home. I like the layout like a lot. Sometimes when I play games like this, specifically, I see these home designs. I'm like, I wouldn't mind my house that was designed like that. That looks nice. But then again, none of these homes have electricity, so I'm not entirely sure if this will work for me. I'm gonna need electricity, please. There's a book called Sunsea and Scandalous Swimsuits. Perky young woman in skimpy swimwear bouncing about on the pristine white sands of the summery beach. Every day is summer here on Paradise Beach. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot, and right now it's time for the breaststroke grand finales. It seems like it might have been designed to keep lonely souls warm on the cold winter night. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Where is this beach? I need to go there right now. I need to go to this beach for scientific purposes alone. My love for you is stronger than the mightiest monster. Not even the Lord of Shadows himself can tear me away from you. Every second that I spend by your side is simply bliss. I must surely have been the overwhelming power of our love that put an end to the fever. No, it was me. I did it. Don't you come here with your... Oh my word, this was the super secret perfect place to put a secret item in the game. Missed the opportunity once again. I feel like Dragon Quest missed a lot of opportunity to hide secret items and they just missed. Man. Okay, another house we need to explore. Barrel. But you gotta break the barrels, guys. That number one most important thing about any game is breaking the barrels. The book was frozen solid. Now the ice has melted. It's completely soaked through. The ink has run, and the writing is completely illegible. Lol. I wonder if that actually works like that. I mean, with old books, they were probably handwritten, right? Dude, imagine when books were handwritten. That's insane. Because we have print now. We are like futuristic and stuff. It's hard to believe that you and your friends have ended the spread of gold fever on your own. Truly, you are the heroes beyond compare. I know. What can I say? When you're the best, and I'm the best. Sweet. Almost done. We just have to go check that one little section, and then we need to go through the center, and then we go into the castle, and then we'll go into the Sniflheim. So it took a little bit of time, like 15 minutes into this episode already, and we just finished exploring the outskirts of the town. We found a mini medal and a pot that we had never got. So no matter how long it took, it was worth every second, you know. There's a super secret chest you can get. You couldn't get because it was frozen, but then as soon as you defrost the walls, you can get it. I remember you could jump up here, but I always thought, like, was it to get to that roof? I never know. I never know. For now, though, I'm pretty sure we got everything. Speak to this cow because there is a trophy for speaking to every single cow, but I've already spoken to every single cow, but I'm just going to speak to him anyway because this is not a talkable cow, it's just a pet cow. It's a pet cow. Pet cow? Pet cow? Can a cow be a pet? I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends. If you grew up at a farm, you might have a cow that was, like, born roughly the same time as you, and you had some kind of weird cow friendship with it or something. I don't know, man. I'm sure you could have a cow as a pet if you wanted to. Anyway, into the castle we go. Wasting way too much time. What is this, like 15 minutes into the episode already? Yeah, it's 16 minutes into the episode, and we literally just finished the city. We still got to finish, explore the entire Sniflheim. We still have to explore the entirety of the castle, and then of course we have to still explore the whole Viking area and the tiny little Sniflheim region outside the Viking area. So, very interesting. For now though, we are just here to rob the Queen's house. Kristalina was freed from the dungeons the moment her innocence was proven. Her Majesty was delighted to see her friend again. I'm glad the story incident does not seem to have affected their friendship in any way. Kristalina is a badass, okay? I like Kristalina. I'm very happy they didn't kill Kristalina. I think if they killed Kristalina, I would have been done. I would have been done with this game. There's a book called The Crystal Kingdom, A History of Sniflheim. You guys, if you want to read that, you can just pause every 2 split seconds and read that. I'm not reading it again. I read it in my original playthrough. This is, of course, the post-game playthrough and not the original playthrough. If you guys have not seen the original playthrough and you want to see the original playthrough, go check it out on my channel. There's an entire playlist, 116 or 17 episodes of the, I think it's 116, of a beautiful blind Dragon Quest XI playthrough where I had no idea what I was doing or where I was going. I was just having a good time. I did not check for sparkly spots. No sparkly spots here. Hello, Queen. What's up? I'm glad to see you well. When I saw Yggdrasil blossoming once more, I knew that you had vanquished the Lord of Shadows as the ruler of Sniflheim and a citizen of Erdrea. I cannot thank you enough for saving not only my realm, but our entire world. You and your friends are true heroes. I not doubt that the tale of the great deeds will be remembered throughout the ages alongside those of the luminary of legend himself. My, Lumi, you are a mighty one, strong enough to defeat the Lord of Shadows himself. Now I do not feel so bad about losing to you. I hear that the handsome devil who freed me from the grimoire was cast aside by his master and lost his life. I suppose it serves him right after all the naughty things he did, but I can't help feeling sorry for the poor dear. I wonder if he did it all for somebody special. I would do anything for my dear Frissy. After all, are they lesbian lovers? That would be amazing. I would be extremely happy if that was the case. I can see Kristalina being a lesbian lover, just really going at it with the Queen. I could definitely see that. She's got that personality. Sexy. Anyway, to the left to go to the bottom section. There were a couple of barrels and things in the bottom section. I think there was a cage that I couldn't enter, but wasn't that Kristalina's cage that needed a silver key? I really can't remember. It's been unfortunately way too long since I've played it. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. I tell you guys, recording a lot. You do a numb on your throat. Let's go over here. 2 barrels that I'm 199.56% sure I've already got. Bam, bam, bam. This is the treasury. Okay. So, Sniflheim, there is 1 times silver door. We're going to go to our silver booklet, as you all know, in the Sniflheim castle. And then we'll write in brackets the basement. Dun dun dun. The basement. I've been getting. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna say I've been getting into it, or I've even been playing because I only played like 1 game. But I've been watching on YouTube a couple of scary games, like horrors and things, and I'm kind of into it now. Like, I want to start playing horrors and scarier games because I like them, and some of them are kind of like JRPGs, which is very exciting for me. But I'm a big baby. If you've watched my Resident Evil 2 playthrough, you know what I'm talking about. A super big baby. But they are very like interesting and intriguing. I'm not gonna lie. But the most problematic of it is that there's always a spaceman. there's always a basement area. And the basement area is always scary as shit, dude. There's always some freaking weird dude in the basement who wants to murder you and eat you or some shit like that. Why? Why is basements always have to be so creepy? Why can't they just be normal? Anyway, I'm gonna edit here once we hit the lift. And I'm gonna meet you all on the entrance to the Sniflheim outside the city. So I'll see you all there, because just to save a little time, I'll just edit that because it's quite a run away. See you all soon at the Sniflheim. And here we are in the Sniflheim region. This is called 100% Sniflheim region. And I'm only getting to it now. As you can see, there's quite a lot in the Sniflheim region that we still have to explore. There's the Viking hideout, and the Eric and Mia's shelter, and the Gilden Hall area. So those are areas we have to still go to. We'll be just teleporting our way to the Viking hideout and exploring that whole section later on. For now though, what we need to do is we just need to explore this. I don't know if I'll probably have to do Gilden Hall on its own, because I think there's sparklies in Gilden Hall, so we have to do it. But for now, we're just here to do the sparklies here. We actually missed one right there in front of Gilden Hall. How is that even possible? Some of these question mark ones I missed, I question the games saying I missed it. If you guys know what I mean. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. We want to fight one of every single monster, as you all know. All barrels and pots that we might encounter, we want to encounter. And of course, do not forget that any archery targets that we might be able to get, we're going to want. So we're going to want to keep an eye out for those as well while we're exploring. But not spend too much time on it, you know. We look for it. If we see one, we see one. We're not going to stop every 2 seconds, because we won't make any progress that way, and the episode will get too long. What I'll do is at the end of the episode, I'll just go look for them, and then I'll, like I did on the previous episodes, I'll just edit it. Like, oh, here we go, and then it'll be like 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds for each of the 5, which will take like a minute. Instead of actually what the search times are, sometimes take up to 10 to 20 minutes. If that troll entered this combat, that would be the coolest thing ever. That would be the cool. Dragon Quest 11, you missed a super opportunity. Super gaming opportunity. Let the troll that's kind of fucking lagging or something enter my combat right now, because he's right there, you know. Man, I feel like they missed a heavily super opportunity. Where the fuck am I? Heavy super opportunity there, man. Don't you guys feel like they missed a heavy super opportunity there? Like, let the enemies, when you're in a combat encounter, other enemies can enter your combat encounter. I think that would be amazing. So I have one of these. I think that would be really cool, and I do think that would be a really cool idea. But, no, I don't design the game, so. Although Square, if you want to hire me, I would be the dream come true. I will be a game tester or an idea giver. I'm very good with ideas. I have a lot of. I'm a person. I've got a lot of ideas and thoughts. I've got like a creative mind. I don't know if I'm saying that it's like vain or whatever, but I feel I've got a creative mind with the way I think and ideas I have, especially my channel. I've got all these ideas and thoughts. The only problem is I don't have the physical ability to turn these ideas into reality. That's what the problem is. So lots of things I want to do, I first have to run by my content creator, so that he can let me know, like, okay, that's a good idea, that's a bad idea, or that we can do like this, or that I can do like that, or he'll make me a thumbnail for something like that. I can't actually do it myself because I don't have the mechanical knowledge, know-how how to do everything. All these like speed runs and these ideas I have, I've got so many ideas, and it's difficult because I can't physically do it, because I don't have the know-how how to actually do it in video format, right? And like I have these, like, for instance, you know, I'm sure you guys have noticed, I'm hoping that it took quite a bit of time for me to get it right, with a lot of help from my good friend who helped me out. But the end screen, we've got a little bit of the end screen type thing now, you know, at the end of every episode, a little 20-second little thing comes on that suggests the next video for you, asks you to subscribe and like, you know, that type of thing. You know, the normal end screen that most YouTube channels have. You know, I've been wanting to implement that for a very long time. I just haven't known how to do it. And eventually my good friend actually did help me get that done. He helped me make one of those. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm very happy with it and what it looks like, and I hope you guys like it, because it took a lot of work for us to do it. It might not seem like a lot of work because it's just a 20-second outro, and it's not even like, I mean, I think it's amazing, but you know, I've seen some things on the internet that is like actual professional level stuff, and I'm definitely not on the level of a professional. If anything, I'm pretty standard, basic type of content creator. You know, just got your basic. Why do they want me to shoot? I'm not shooting the deer with this with a bow and arrow. Can I shoot the bow? I don't know. I can't. I thought I could. Look, there's a target. Oh, okay, it's just to look at it. I thought the game's gonna make me shoot it with a crossbow and I was gonna like eat it or something. That would have been disturbing. Oh, it's in the next one, not this one. My bad. Okay, so I fought you and I fought you. So there really isn't any more reason to fight you guys a second time. Let's go over here. Ah, there we go. A little mine clump. Is that a target? Is that a target? I think that's a target, guys. You see right there? Right above my MC's head. I'm pretty sure that was a target, guys. You see that? Yeah, that was definitely a target. Okay. Kind of can't miss that one. That one's almost unmissable. Anyway, next spot is but just keep following this path. Beautiful. Haven't seen any new enemies yet, so that's very nice for the exploration. Because we're not fighting, we're saving a little bit of time, of course. Get this little spot over here. Perma snow. Now, is perma snow like literally what it says? Is that snow that will last forever? Like if I go into a sunny area with perma snow, will the perma snow last forever? This would be a great place to put a target, you know why? Because no one would think to look here for a target, like in these little nooks and crannies of this ice area. Like you come here and put a target like right there. I'll put a target right there. No one would ever find that target. That would have been a great target location. It's not there, but I'm just saying. I think that would be a great target location. So we got only 1, 2, 3 more sparklies here that we need to get. And then we got a couple on the Viking section. So we do need to move a little bit faster. I'm going a little bit slow here. Luckily, there's nothing else I need to fight. So on that front, we will save some time. Well, I mean, we don't know if there's anything left to fight, but at the moment, there's nothing left to fight. So that's good. Sparkly right here. Beautiful. I like that. There's a sparkly for me. This is also kind of like a conspicuous. I would put like a target right here somewhere, but oh no, never mind. I did. There was a target right there, and I already got it. That one was much easier to tell that was a target than the previous one. So I actually do appreciate that. As a gamer, you know. Excuse me. There's a sparkly here somewhere, right? I'm still a little bit off. Still a little bit off. There. Oh, it's a tree. That's the one. This one always gets me because it's. You would think a aber branch. You would think it's very obvious the trees, but actually not. They're kind of like sneaky. I think the trees are kind of sneaky. It's going all in there, but I'll still do the whole entire exploration because you never know about targets that we might need or about anything else like that. So just keeping an eye out for targets while looking for enemies. Oh, there's a bongo boy. Bongo boy is definitely a new enemy. Is there like a path gap here? No, I thought there was a path gap here. We have not yet encountered in this section, but we're good now. Looking around here, looking for targets or anything like that. We know there's no sparkly here, so that's okay. Is that a chest? Oh, there is a chest. Oh yeah, baby. Give me that chest actually. So there's no targets here of any kind, so that's fine. We have no targets in this section of the map. Where am I now? Okay, so we just follow the like outline basically. I thought there was Chillhouse here. But it doesn't seem like that is the case. Boss trolls. Maybe after you finish the game, the enemies that spawn change or something. I don't know. There's a sparkly on here somewhere. Oops. No, I don't want to. Oh, it's a little bit more. I don't want to shoot that guy, but oh well. I'll quickly just cut this. And there we go. So just cut that quickly, and then I took a sip of my coffee, so I spent a little bit of time doing that. But I cut that so you won't know. It will be a surprise. Ah, there we go. Plant. Hello, Mr. Planty Boy. Beautiful. So no targets here either of any kind. Just some silk blossoms. Very nice. Checking. Keeping an eye out for targets of any kind in case there are. I would have put one right there on top of that mountain. That would be a great place. So that is not. So it's only sparklies left in the Viking area. So I'm just gonna quickly fight Bongo Dongo. Mr. Bongo Dongo guy. Because we haven't fought him yet. And then I'm gonna teleport on over to the Viking area. And then we're gonna do the Viking area and stop right outside the Gildenhall. Now I don't know how to do Gildenhall in this episode. I'm worried that might take a little bit of time, but I might do it depending on I think Gildenhall is actually kind of big. It would take too long. I think Gildenhall should get its own episode. Or maybe just not do Gildenhall at all. I don't know about Gildenhall. The problem with Gildenhall is like the library, right? It's like a story related area where you go to, and because it's a story related area we went to, I'm pretty sure I explored pretty thoroughly. So I think I don't need to explore it again, but you know, that's where you say that, and then there's a sparkly item you missed in the Gildenhall, and then you don't get 100% of the game, and then you don't know why, and then you were lazy. I'm gonna zoom on over to the Viking area, and then we will explore further. And here we are in the Viking area, so let's just check for sparklies. So there is sparklies, but it's this one, and then question mark sparklies. So there's only 3 sparklies, but they were outside the Viking hall. But for now, before that, we're gonna check down here. Wasn't there a target here? I thought there was a target here. Maybe I was wrong. I always thought there was a target in the Viking area here, because it was like, I was still like, oh, that's such a good place to put a target because you wouldn't backtrack there. Or maybe I thought there should have been a target there, but there wasn't one. I don't know. Is that a barrel? Yeah. So there are barrels and pots here. Keeping that in mind is very important. What's up, dude? Ever since I woke up this morning, I've barely been able to keep my eyes open and my body aches all over. Oof, I'm supposed to move all the stuff inside, but I can't lift a thing. She's gonna whoop me good. Last time I looked, the sky was dark and there was an evil-looking castle where the world tree should be, but now everything is back to normal again. Now that I think about it, it couldn't have just disappeared and the castles can't float. Was it all just a bad dream? Maybe. I guess that girl with the blue hair I saw running through here just before must have been part of my dream too. Oh, girl with the blue hair, Mia. Oh, there might be a Mia Eric scene coming up now. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Definitely possible. No. What's up, dude? I think I must have drank too much mead last night. I had a terrible nightmare. I dreamt that I turned into monsters and started attacking people left and right. And the weird thing was, I felt like I was really, it was really happening. Because it was really happening. Mia? Is Mia the leader of the Vikings now? That would have been so cool. I feel like you missed the huge opportunity again. I had a weird dream that one of the kids we used to boss around started to boss us around instead. It wasn't a nice experience, I can tell you. It ain't nice when the boot's on the other foot. If I ever see that girl again, I'm gonna say sorry. You better say sorry. Mia's a freaking national treasure, okay? This is a literal treasure, pal. Vikings are weird, man. What's up, dude? Eek, I don't know why, but every time I see a girl, I start to shiver. I used to love the look at our treasure pile, but now I find it more terrifying than a tentacular with a sword in every arm. What in the world is happening? That would be the best boss ever, by the way. Sail, World Waker. What news on my brother? He was shipwrecked and washed up on this island, but instead of seeking help, he spent his time fishing for oceans for Queen Visible. That is my brother, right? He would not let a thing like a shipwreck get him down. I was a fool to worry about him. Thank you very much for your help, World Waker. You have put my heart at ease. I was away on an errand when the chief from the Golden Glacier appeared in the bay. Somebody just got back. The strange thing is the men don't seem to realize they were cut off from the rest of the world till now. Honestly, what have they been doing all this time? They've been following the laws of their queen, Mia. Whoa, or Gildiga? Was her name Gildiga? I think her boss name was Gildiga. It was a very cool boss, by the way. I thought Gildiga was awesome. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I feel as if you and I crossed swords before. Or did you once become to my aid, perhaps? Well, no matter, so long as you ain't here to cause trouble, you can make yourself at home. Go ha 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 ha. Dude, that chair, that's a golden chair, right? It can't be comfortable. Gold is actually very soft. So if it'll have to be like 9 karat gold, which is very, that's not actually that valuable, and not just that yellow or shiny either. Let me just point that out. B. Hello, do I have all the stuff? You have to show each and every. Oh, I already got them all. Oh man. Here I'm searching for bloody. Here I'm searching for targets, and I already have all the targets in the area. I mean, that's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy I got all the targets in the area, but at the same time, I could have saved so much time. Down the wall we go. You always got to jump down a wall. So you see a wall, you jump down a wall. It's very simple. It's not complicated. Okay, first step. Oh my god, the sound just died. I am so sorry. That hurt my ears. I don't even want to know what your ears felt like. There's a pot. Shall I break it? If we see a pot, we break a pot. We are but a very simple-minded person. So there's a spark over here. Beautiful. A Brighton rock. Very nice. Something newish, kind of. I mean, I'm sure we have some, but I feel like that's something we don't see too often, so I don't mind. Okay, I don't know why. Is this like, who lived here? Because this is a great place to live, buddy. This guy's got wine for days. Got a very nice bed. You know, he looks great. This looks like a fun place to be. I'm not gonna lie to you. Looks like a very, very fun place to be. Sweet. We know racing doesn't reset the sparklies. So, I wanted to check the sparklies outside, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. The sparklies do not reset if you rest. It's a certain amount of actual in-game time passed to reset the sparklies, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that is how that works. So if we have some mere cutscenes, that will be a little bit problematic because of time. The episode will be slightly longer than it should. Well, not should be, but longer than I'm trying to keep them at. Okay, so we'll be looking here for Sparkly, right? Yeah, there's Sparkly right there. There's an Ursa Bear we have to fight. Hello, Ursa Bear. Because we have not fought an Ursa Bear yet. Ursa Major. He's a big daddy Ursa Bear. He's not your average Ursa Bear. He's a badass. Now he's dead. So I guess it doesn't matter.
We did it, darlings!
Beautiful. There's our Sparkly. Wasn't there a target around here? I thought there was a target around here. I don't know. Don't see one. But again, if I shot it, then it's kind of harder to see. Okay, so Sparkly wise, we need the one more Sparkly, which is the question mark Sparkly. Insane, meaning we've never got it before, which is insanity. Mere cutscenes? Okay, so there are Mia and Eric cutscenes. Interesting.
We can see you, Mia. Come on out.
Dude, that echo though. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I have to push X.
No, I'm staying here. I'm not going anywhere.
Dude, that echo hurts my ears. Please stop.
The Lord of Shadows is gone, and the world's at peace. So what are you sulking about?
I'm not sulking. It's just... The priest told me what happened. I don't remember any of it. But he said I turned into a monster and terrorized the town. He said I even tried to hurt you. You and your friends must hate me for what I did. I'm plenty used to being hated, but still.
Hey, what's this? Somebody's dropped a gold coin?
Where is it? It's mine!
That's the Mia I know. Sitting in the corner feeling sorry for yourself doesn't suit you, kiddo.
Oh, you tricked me! Now I feel stupid for worrying you didn't like me any...
Why don't you stop worrying about stuff that doesn't matter and start worrying about yourself? You need to get better. I can't exactly take you on a treasure hunt if you're gonna be fainting every 5 minutes.
A treasure hunt?
Sure. Soon as you've got your strength back, we'll go on a trip round the world on the lookout for loot. Just you and me. What do you say?
If it's something you really want to do...
Is she tsundere?
I suppose I don't mind keeping you company.
Is Mia tsundere?
Yes.
Japanese people. Gotta put a tsundere in your game. If you don't have a tsundere, you're not making the game properly. Showdown with Erica? If I had known that was on the cards, I never would have run away. Tell him to come and get me as soon as we were done doing whatever it is you have to do, and tell him not to keep me waiting too long. And tell him I get first dibs whenever treasure we find too. Teehee. Okay, dude, I'll tell him 18,000 messages. Apparently, I'm a messenger boy now. Okay, anyway. We did the Mia scene. It was a little bit shorter than I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit on the longer side, so... Sparking spots have not yet... Where's the sparking? It was right here. An ice crystal. What is happening? Ice crystal. Sweet, we got all the stuff, which is great. I'm gonna do a quick search on this section over here because we have to. We got all the sparklies. We fought one of every enemy. We read every book and everything else. We read every book. I guess that's all I can say. It's not and there isn't really an and there. It's just we read every book. Checked every single chest. We even found a mini medal as well as a pot that were not broken. We have got all the archery things already. We had it before we even got here, which was kind of nice. And we even had a little scene with Mia, which is super cool. And I guess next episode we'll do the Gildenhall, I guess. I mean, we might as well. We're here. So it would be a good time, if anything, to do the Gildenhall. The Gildenhall will be good for us because it'll give us a lot of money, which we kind of are lacking a little bit. It does have sparkles that I want to collect anyway, so there's definitely a reason to do the Gildenhall. Ursa Major gets beat up by a little girl with 2 sticks in her hand. I love how my Serenica is my mage, but I keep using her to physical attack. That's beautiful. Sweet, so we definitely got all the sparklies. I feel we made quite a bit of progress here. We got some story-related progress in the form of Mia and Eric. We got a pot we missed, a chest we missed, and a sparkly we missed. That's insanely good in my opinion. And yeah, for now, thank you all very much for watching this episode of Dragon Quest 11 100%. What is it? 100% Sniflheim region. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, do all the things. I super appreciate and super very much like it. It helps my channel a lot, and I really want to grow bigger, and I can only do it with your help. So thank you very much for it. I'll see you on the next episode of Dragon Quest 11, where we do the Gildenhall. Why not? We're here. Let's do the Gildenhall quickly. After that, we'll go to the Snarfart region and probably just do the Snarfart. I'm not sure if we might let the Hexwood have its own episode, and the library as well have its own episode, but I'll decide that as time goes on. For now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode with more Dragon Quest 11.